been a long time coming. My friend Dan Spencer, I would say also a legend and one of the more talented people that you'll ever meet. Dan, I'm glad you're here, I swear to God.
Glad to be here, dude.
It's good to see you, man.
Good to see you, man.
So we're gonna get some painting going, do the whole thing, and these are brushes from my studio, paint from my studio. You know, when you use, I need to get palette boards, bro. I'll figure it out right here. It's not a big deal.
Gotcha, I was gonna say.
Dude, we need palette boards, Rado. What the fuck is your problem, dude? Oh, that's awesome.
Dip it right in.
Here. Y'all ever do this at home? Rip up cardboard because you're pissed and go to the rage room? You been to a rage room?
Never been to a rage room.
I'm trying to
I've ripped up a lot of pizza and beer boxes to write set lists on, for sure.
That's cool. Hell yeah. So what's going, dude, what's the latest? Hit it.
I ain't been doing nothing.
You ain't been doing, what do you mean you ain't been doing nothing? Well, I know it's different real time than what shows up online, I get that.
Right.
But let's talk about doing nothing. What does that look like? What are you doing? What do you mean?
Currently, the past couple of weeks have been great.
Yep. Because of doing nothing?
Because of doing
That's
nothing.
tight.
Yeah.
That's tight.
Because of doing nothing.
Elaborate. Keep it going.
No, I hear you. I hear you. I live in Cookeville.
Yes.
Quiet little Cookeville.
Yeah. You like it?
I love it.
Really?
Love it out there, dude.
No shit.
It's been like 10 years since I moved there for the first time.
Yeah.
There, I guess. But I've been back and forth 3 times.
Oh, living here and shit?
Yeah,
okay,
living here and then
right,
Cookeville.
Right.
I just love it out there, man.
It's quiet vibes.
It's quiet.
Yeah.
There's like a better music scene than there ought to be.
Wow, cool. Yeah, that's awesome.
Some really cool people out there doing stuff.
Who's out there? Who do you like?
There's a band called The Dog's Body, which is great. There's a band called Worm, who is from
I've heard of them.
Sparta.
Okay.
Probably because my Instagram is a shrine.
What are they like? What do they sound like?
Melvins.
Okay. Yeah.
Early pumpkin stuff.
I love them pumpkins.
I know you do. But yeah, they're like 18, 19 years old.
Cool.
And I heard them, and I was like, you have to listen to me. Like,
Sick.
I'm your...
Yeah, yes.
You have to do what I say now.
Yes, dude. That's cool.
But...
what do you like about them when they jam? What's the vibe?
It's one of those where you're like, man, if I was this good when I was 17...
Yeah.
You're like, fuck, like, I was not that good at 17. But yeah, they're great kids. Their parents really support them.
That's a big fucking deal.
Huge deal.
God.
Their parents let me book them shows in Nashville a couple years ago when they were in high school.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, they have good grades. Like, yeah, you guys can go play the Mouth Hole on a Wednesday.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Dude, tell me where the Mouth Hole is. I'm so out of touch, bro. It sucks.
It's an undisclosed location.
Okay, copy.
Off,
area, I guess.
Near Briley.
Okay.
Briley kind of runs through it.
Okay.
There's a billboard in the front yard.
River runs through it? Did you
A
ever
river
see
runs.
Fucking beautiful movie.
I was more of a Mystic River, Mystic Pizza, really.
That's awesome.
Man, I'm just getting my palates down.
No, you're good.
And you're
dude.
rocking.
You're good. I'm bullshitting, man. You're good, dude. Take your time. Is there anything I can help you with?
No, I think I'm just squirting mustard, dude.
Squirting it?
Let's just keep going.
I don't know what I'm painting. I don't give a fuck. Though.
There's this guy out near Cookeville named Joseph Allred.
Okay.
Kind of lives in the surrounding mountain area. He comes out here and plays a lot of more really artsy shows.
Like what? Look at me, I'm just like what? I'll be the judge of that.
Yeah, right. He's playing at random sample.
Oh, I got you.
And stuff like that. And he plays 12-string guitars and
oh, cool.
Really influenced by instrument. It's far out music.
Crazy.
And he's so good. He's a good friend of mine. So yeah, there's this weird.
And he's from there.
Yeah, he's from.
Or lives there.
Actually, his namesake, Allred, Tennessee.
Oh, crazy. Wow.
His older brother. He did my whole first record and mastered my last one.
Okay.
He did like Hysteria's record. He did Courtesy Drop.
What's his name?
Mikey Allred.
Okay.
And
that
he like
rings a bell now that you say that.
He works with that relapse band Inner Arma a lot,
I don't
and a bunch of relapse bands, I think. But yeah, they're from out there.
I'm trying to be in a band.
Dude, bands.
Yeah, say it.
Being in a band is rough.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
I have found it.
I am not good at it.
I found it pretty advantageous to have a band rather than be in a band.
Sure. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
that's a smart way to go.
It's cool because it's all the same guys I was in a band with.
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah, those dynamics are tough.
Yeah, and generally there's like one, maybe two creative engines, and it's like everybody. In my bands, it's like everybody, not everybody, but I was the fucking star. Okay.
Right.
It's like, and I don't love saying that, but that's the way I wanted it. But I feigned wanting everybody to be, an equal part of it, because I didn't. And
sure.
I just wanted to be the one to do it, but I couldn't play an instrument well enough to do it. You know what I'm saying?
That is like
it's fucking truth.
That is a conversation I have with friends
really
in bands a lot.
Yeah.
Is where I've kind of like, if you're going to start a band, I feel like there needs to be a preliminary meeting.
Big time.
Where you guys go, here are our goals and like what I want to do with this. And if this is just your hobby, bounce.
Yep.
Because like this means a lot to me.
Yeah, totally.
Because always down the road, there's like someone who quits caring.
Yeah.
And then like there's someone left doing it.
Yep.
And sometimes the person really caring doesn't have the musical ability.
Yep.
And we're like kind of relying on people to help write songs.
Yep. That was me.
It's a tough situation.
Yeah, big time.
For sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see it a lot.
And it's also tough when you're in a band with other artists that want to have their own thing. Mm-hmm. Like they may stop caring because they're going to start something else. And it's like, sounds good, but
right.
Communication in bands, especially when I was young, just was really impossible, And I think I was hiding a lot of my hidden motives. But it's, you live, you learn, you know what I'm saying?
Totally.
You live, you learn, man.
Learn. And some people just get it right.
Yeah, straight up. Yeah,
really envious of those people.
Man, I'd fucking bring them out here.
Nah.
It's crazy to like bands like U2 and like, who else? Fucking
those guys with the same lineup for 40 years.
Like even Thrice in that.
Yeah.
It's like the same lineup. It's like, how did you guys do this? You agreed on something.
Right.
It's crazy to me.
Man, I heard Questlove give some great advice a long time ago. Someone was like, how do you be in a band with, there's a million Roots members, but like mostly the same core for a long time. And he was like, Sundays we all get together, we don't do shit with music. We go eat, we go to a movie.
Just hang.
Yes.
That's cool.
Like, we make time to like not be in a band and just bullshit.
Yep.
And it's like, okay, you make the turkey sandwiches and I'll make this and we'll all go over to this dude's house and watch football.
I love it.
And that's something I've tried to like maintain.
Yeah, dude. That's cool. That's smart.
Yeah.
God,
I like saw that in like an interview very early and like have applied it.
I'm doing this. Yeah, that's cool.
Have applied it. I think I heard that way before I was in a band.
I want this thing.
Yeah.
God. Dude, what's going on with your music, man? I mean, I see what's happening. Tell me about it. That's fucking crazy out of nowhere, dude.
Out of nowhere.
It's incredible, man.
It's wild.
Oh, fucking crazy.
I could give you like the whole scoop of like what happened.
Yeah, do it.
So like I recorded a record the month before COVID happened. And it was like
you're good.
Solo record after like this band I was in kind of fell apart.
What was that band called again?
Pumpkin Seed.
That's right.
Pumpkin
Seed. Yes. I saw you guys play.
Yeah, we were a wild ensemble with horns. I play piano mostly, which I can't
than
play.
What was happening? It was a lot different.
Right.
It's awesome.
And we were playing like with chamber and pinion.
Totally, man. Yes.
We opened for Jocko and like one of the like 3 bands downstream from the fallout of Expire. I forget what they were called.
Crazy.
But we were playing hardcore shows mostly.
Yeah.
Which is
good.
Absolutely still my experience.
Good. Yeah.
As far as Nashville goes.
That's great.
But did a solo record. COVID happened. Sat on it for a year. Over COVID, enrolled in mortuary school.
Yeah, right.
And did that. Was working as a apprentice funeral director in Cookeville. Eventually put the record up on Spotify, like put it out.
Yeah, right.
To no one, you know. In 22, sat online for another year. And then I was on the weekends making extra money coming back here and managing Questlove Pizza.
Right. I remember
I saw you there.
Yeah, I saw you in there too. That was cool. That was a gift to see you in there. I was in a weird spot in my life, but it was a gift to see you. Yeah,
I could almost kind of pick up. I was like, "What's up?"
I was at the end of my marriage.
Fucking A.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Go ahead.
There was just a customer.
Yeah.
Who's an older dude, came in and was talking about music, and I was like, I have a record out. I don't pursue music. I'm not playing shows, not on social media. He listened to it, was like, this rules, called me, was like, I'm going to show my friends. Showed some people who have a country label here in Nashville. They really dug it, started coming to the pizza shop.
No way.
There was a day where like...
Coming to talk to you?
Yes.
Oh, that's sick.
Nutty. There was a day at Questlove, because I would just work weekends. I worked like bell to bell, Saturday, Sunday.
Okay.
There was a Saturday where like A&R people started calling, is Dan working? And I'm like, it's me. Hey, I work A&R for Island Records. People are just like sending me your music.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
That is what you want.
It's the craziest.
That's incredible.
Like, doesn't happen that way.
Dude.
And then this country label, one of the,
so good,
their A&R guy had just recently at like a hotel or an airport met this guy who works in the creative and branding side for Post Malone.
Yeah.
Showed it to him. He loved it. Waited a little bit down the line.
Yeah.
Showed it to the big man.
How long did that take? How long was that?
Maybe like 3-month process.
Were you just like, what's happening?
It was like at first like somebody's lying. Like,
Somebody's got to be bullshit
somewhere. Yeah, dude.
Yes,
they're like, hey, Post Malone's managers are going to text you. And I'm like, all right.
Yeah, right.
Cool.
Right. Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, I'm going to get a slice of pizza with Ace Frehley later.
Right. They're just trying to get free pizza. Or Strillos, the bird. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
Seriously. That's so good. Anyway.
Silly.
That's fucking awesome.
But I start talking to this guy, Bobby, who's kind of a creative director in the Post camp. He shows it to Post. Post loves it.
How'd that feel? How did that feel when you got? Was he like, you're bullshitting? Were you just still have that?
It was like it was far enough along to where I was like believing.
Yes.
So at the time I was like, fuck.
When he said that, what was the feeling?
I woke up to a text. He was like, hey man, drinking all night with the big man. Played both your records. He is in.
What the fuck?
I was like, hey, tell him I said thanks. You know, like.
Is that what you said?
But like still not thinking like.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's he probably likes a bunch of music, dude. Like,
right.
Cool.
It's just one in the bag.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Okay.
But quickly after that happened, what happened was the Nashville label said.
What was the label?
They're called Gray Area.
Gray Area. Okay.
And it's like a lot of pop and like rap country stuff.
Okay. Stuff that I love.
I know. Like the whole time I was like, why are you guys even talking to me? Like, I'm so not what y'all do.
Right. Maybe that's why.
But
maybe they're sick and tired of it too. Anyway, go ahead. Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh goodness.
But they were like, okay, we're going to go into business with Post Publishing Company, and we're going to start a record label, and you're our first artist, and Bobby is going to be your manager.
Shit.
And that's it.
Yo, that's incredible.
Nutty.
Dude. Wow. And how long ago was that?
I think I started like talking to some of these people in like the last bit, maybe like Christmas time, 22, so like two years ago.
Man, that's killer. That is like.
Yeah. And then
what a dream.
A bunch of them flew out to Nashville to meet me, make sure I wasn't a kook, really.
Little do they know.
Shit test, yeah, I know.
You're rocking around in fucking mortuary school.
Yeah.
That makes you cooler.
Oh, they love it.
Yeah,
they love that.
Sick. That's the best.
They like introduce me to people and be like, tell them.
Yes.
Like, okay.
Who does anybody know that does that? Not many. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and people think it's like way more gruesome than it is.
Oh, okay.
I'm always like, it's a lot like working at a church.
Really?
Like working at a funeral home. It's more like scrubbing toilets and like replacing tissues than like being in the Addams family and like
come down the corridor.
Yeah, right.
God, man, that's nuts, Dan. Man,
dude, it's nutty.
It blows my mind, man.
It like fucks with your sense of reality, really.
I bet. Okay, yeah, that's really awesome that you said that.
Yeah.
Like, so when you were on, you did a huge tour with Post Malone for F1 Trillion. Is that what he was doing?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're on tour. You know Dan from Cookeville. You know Dan from Castrillo's. You're rocking around with that guy in the back of your mind. And now you're playing these arenas. Tell me Tell me how your ego changed, straight up. Tell me some thoughts that were happening, like holy fuck, like roll with that, and please don't hold back.
No, for sure. Yeah, I'll tell you the like
cool,
the word, like the not cool part.
Please, yes, that's
like,
what I want to know.
So there's like a specific song of mine called "Coffee Shop Cowboy Blues."
Okay,
that is just a fuck you, Nashville.
Yeah.
I hate you.
I said that on this last episode. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Like the lyrics are like, I was loyal for a long time. You never returned the favor. Like, I'm out. I'm done with music. Going to Cookeville to embalm.
Yeah.
Like, see ya. And we like changed the set to play that last at Nissan. To be like,
yes. How'd that feel?
Wild.
Wow.
Like insane.
Wow.
I mean, it's like the biggest venue. Cause when I found out we were going
Nissan, you played Nissan stage, it blows my mind, dude.
Well, when we found out we're going on F1 Trillion, my first thought was, holy shit, I'm gonna play Bridgestone.
Yeah.
And then like an hour later, my guitar player goes, it's Nissan.
Oh, that's insane.
And we're like,
that's insane.
You know, can't even think.
My God, dude.
Yeah, it's like too big.
How did it feel when you sang that shit about Nashville at Nissan?
Oh, crazy, like voice cracking.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Did you have, now I would imagine, I'm trying to empathize with that, playing Nissan, doing something a little like fuck you-ish. Were people flashing in your mind when you were singing? I know a lot's going on. It might be hard to remember that, but.
No, probably not in the moment there.
Okay.
But definitely writing that song and maybe other times.
Yeah.
It's so weird. You're like, it would take, you have to be a guru to like have presence of mind in a situation like that. Like,
yeah, dude.
It's wild.
I believe it.
Because there's a few of those situations where I'm like, I don't remember that happening.
God, that's
like,
incredible.
especially because we had like a 20-minute set.
Yeah.
It's like,
so fast.
Don't remember anything.
Wow. I appreciate you going there, man, because I know that like you spend enough time in Nashville or anywhere for that matter. It's like, and you're grinding. I'm speaking for myself, dude.
Sure.
That's what's happening right now. I'm projecting that.
No.
But like, you just start. Speak for myself. I start feeling resentful.
Totally.
And it's tough to keep the posse up all the time. And I think that is what I want to get away from, is the only posse. You know what I mean? So I think that's why I ask people, tell me the thing that you don't want to, that you generally would not want to say. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, it's not like the pretty or like cool part of my mind that thinks like, I play Nissan, fuck you guys. But it's there, bro.
You know what I'm saying? It's like
the coolest. Yeah.
Yes, it's badass.
It's like a checkmate.
Yeah, dude.
It's like
totally. Gotcha.
It's like, I don't care what up.
Oh, I love it.
Because it's like, God, there's like a quote. John Waters talking about divine. That was like, I should know it verbatim because it's like my favorite, but it was like, divine stood for like what everyone hated, turned it into a style and won.
Yeah, that's
awesome.
Like,
that's the coolest.
Yeah, that's
like,
awesome.
That's the goal.
Big time, man.
Like that is the coolest thing you can do.
It's like you're transmuting part of your personality that was there, but it was almost like dormant. And then it comes through, and once you deal with it, it's like turns into gold.
Right.
You know? It's so cool, dude. So fucking cool. I remember we had that talk out at was I in Cookeville when we saw it? Oh, when I got the fucking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Look at this.
So crazy.
Look at this.
We sort of have matching tattoos.
Yeah. So I got this tattoo after seeing Dan's tattoo, and it's way more authentic on his arm, just jammed. And I was like, God, I'm ripping that off, man.
So bad.
And I thought that was so cool, man. So cool. But that day I was out there, we just ran into each other. I feel
was
that the last time we saw each other? No. Oh no,
Questlove was after that.
Yeah. Any other time?
I feel like there had to have been a time.
I don't know, man.
Maybe some random show.
Yeah. Or random dream.
Yeah, right. I was thinking over here, like, how did we meet? And I was like, I don't think we ever met.
Really?
Like, I don't think it was ever like,
at a show?
Hey, I'm Ryan. Hey, I'm Dan. Like, I was.
What the fuck?
Aware of you, like, from Zambui.com, early in my youth, like 12 years old.
Yeah.
Like being on the internet for the first time. Oh my God. It's still like
sketchy, dude.
the funniest shit I've ever heard.
It was before its time, dude. I was out there talking shit to people.
Dude, you're Billy on the street, man.
That shit was funny.
You're just like, just ruining like Bleeding Through fans.
God, man. They need to be ruined.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Anyway.
That's so funny, dude.
That's good, man.
I loved all that shit.
Those were good times,
man. Yeah, it was just like.
That's crazy.
One day we just knew each other somehow.
Yeah. I love how that shit works.
Yeah,
man.
for sure.
It's like, I don't know, the relationships you form that are just by way of, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, we could probably hang. You know what I mean?
We were like kind of,
shit like that.
acquaintances, and then that day in Cookeville.
Yeah, that was random.
2016 or something like that.
Yep.
I was working at Chick-fil-A, like 22 years old.
Hell yeah.
And you just walk in, and I went,
awesome.
What the hell are you doing here?
In Cookeville, dude. Oh, that's so good, man.
You're like, I'm doing this art thing with my buddy, like helping him out. Joe,
nice, dude.
I remember Joe.
Fuck, that's crazy. Good memory, man.
I remember.
He's a trip.
I remember you being like, ask him what he does for a day job.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
He worked Fort Trough. He was working at fucking Fort Trough and shit. Joe fucking rules, dude.
He was like, I made a fist bench the other day. And I was like, what? Word?
And he's not lying. He's like,
yeah.
That shit, man, that lights me up, dude.
Yeah, I remember.
He's a trip, man. You have those people that you can just say the most crude insult and you just exchange insults with. I don't know if you have those people, but
sure.
That's Joe with me, man.
Absolutely.
It's just the gnarliest shit.
Of course.
And I love eating mushrooms with him, man. Like it's just so fun, man.
Man, I've never done anything like that.
That sounds great. That sounds great.
I'm so scared.
Yeah, I get that. I get that, man.
So scared.
It's not for everybody, but it could be.
I'm such a wiener with all that stuff.
I think that's kind of the way to go, dude. You know?
It's cool.
Dude, I mean, that's cool because look where you're you're in the mecca of doing shit like that. Like being on tour like that and shit. But
yeah.
I wonder if it's kind of like boring at times, I'm sure, being on something like that, eh?
That tour, a lot of downtime.
Yeah, okay.
And that, because me and my band toured all summer.
Yep.
We did like 2 weeks in June, 2 weeks in July. Every day in August. Wasn't home. Well, I was home one day in August.
Yeah.
Played Chattanooga, home for a day, drove to Toronto.
Damn.
And then came home from that tour. 7 days later, I had no foreknowledge of going on the Post tour.
Oh, really?
None.
It was just, they dropped it on you.
Yeah. So the tour started on a Sunday in Salt Lake City. Friday morning, 8 a.m., manager calls. And I'm like, what?
Yeah,
this is not a time we call each other. And he's like, hey.
Guess what?
Hanging with the big man last night. You want to go?
Oh, my God.
7 weeks.
7 weeks out of the box.
We've been home for a week from being gone all of August.
Fuck, man.
It's like, get on a plane tomorrow. All right.
Oh, my God, dude.
I'll see you there.
God. I remember I saw Ethan right before that at Bastion, and he didn't know. And like, just talking to him, he's like, I love doing it. I love, playing and all this stuff. And then all of a sudden it was like, he quit.
Yep.
Which I would have too. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
That's crazy, man. That is crazy, dude.
Yeah, that was nutty, man.
What was hit me a highlight with it? I know the whole thing was probably a highlight and tough at the same time, but
like the two big shows were Nissan and Fenway. And
you
played Fenway. Never played Boston before. First time in Boston.
Crazy.
Fenway.
What a way to go in.
Yeah, I know. The next one's gonna blow.
Yeah, right. Always. Yeah, dude. Yeah,
the next
totally.
one's gonna suck.
Oh hell yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking the whole time.
It's like, dude, next time I play Boston.
Yeah, you're gonna be playing a house or something. Well, hopefully not.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna do it, and I guess we'll find out in a couple months.
Oh yeah, you talk about that tour. It's you and your guitar player.
Yeah, just me and my guitar player Connor. A little more quiet deal.
Yeah. Simpler to manage it.
Yeah, well, I did this like crazy like rock kind of gothy country album, and the next one is so not that.
Yeah.
So it's almost kind of like calibrating expectations almost.
Yeah. Yes.
Where I'm like, I don't want to get y'all too used to me being the like rock band guy.
Yeah, right.
Because I write a lot of music.
Got different sides.
Right.
Damn. So is there a part of when you're in your thinking about this next tour? And again, any question that I ask is a projection of how I would feel. So anytime anyone asks a question, that's it.
Right.
So I'm saying I would be thinking about a tour by myself, and I would be a little, I'm not trying to instill doubt, and I feel like this might, but I'm honestly asking this question. I would be afraid that I don't know if I'd be able to manage my own expectations, and I would get sad and depressed about it. You know what I'm saying?
But like a touring by yourself?
Yeah, after being in something so huge. You know what I'm saying? Has that crossed your mind at all?
Well, so I have toured by myself a lot.
Yes. Yeah.
And I love it.
Cool.
I'm like, man, I'm up at 6 a.m. Like, don't drink, don't party.
You're out hanging.
Right.
Love
and
it.
I'm like up early. I'm a real, like, if a venue says to be here at this time, and I'm like, they're allowing us to play.
You're there.
I'm there.
That's
like, yeah.
That's legit, dude.
And so
That's awesome.
I revel in the like solo tours.
Cool. Yeah.
And I've done it a ton. I'm also just super introverted.
Yeah.
Spend a lot of time by myself.
Sure, yeah.
So I love that stuff.
Okay, that's
and
cool.
I don't think, like the Post tour from Jump was like, and it may say something about me, but I was like, this is the one and only like thing like this you're ever gonna do.
Hitter. Okay. Yeah, okay.
So like don't allow yourself to be like next tour.
Yeah, right. Like mega disappointed that it's not this. Yeah, see that's badass.
Because like
that's good
thinking. It probably is like a really good jumping off point, like opens a lot of doors and stuff like that. But I mean, no, dude, as soon as Everyone Trillion ended, I went I went to Charleston, West Virginia to be by myself for a week.
Nice.
And I booked a show there on like a Wednesday at a little tiny bar. Played for 15 people. It was great. It was also just like, I genuinely enjoyed doing it.
Yep.
And B, it was like, get back to what you know real quick.
That's
like
cool.
As soon as you can.
Smart move.
Like,
dude.
Get back to what it is and what it's going to be more like.
Sure. Yeah.
Like
and it'll grow.
Right.
That's cool. And it's cool that you say that this just opens up doors that. I mean, that's unless you're like some purist punk rocker.
Right.
Fucking, you're only playing dirt floors and basements.
Right.
Number one, fuck off. Number two,
right.
This is like, you want this to happen. No matter how virtuous or pure someone thinks they are. If they had the opportunity in the foils of their mind, fuck, that's incredible. You know what I'm saying? And the crazy thing is that, obviously you know this, I mean, I'm just speaking again for myself. Watching the doors open, even opening doors that you can't see yet with all this.
Totally.
That shit is so killer, man.
Yeah.
I'm so stoked for you, man.
Totally. God. Yeah, it's
ultra badass.
Been a wild couple of years, dude. Never saw it coming.
Sure.
I mean, how can you? Especially when like the music industry is like you get 100,000 TikTok followers, then some inconsequential label may come talk to you. May start DMing you.
God, DMing.
DMing. I love the DMs.
Now? What is this?
I don't know, man. It kind of.
Tell me about it. Just talk about it.
You know, I like symmetry. The colors, I just grabbed the closest thing.
Yep.
I don't know what's going on. It's almost taken on a face of sorts. It's almost kind of ship sails sort of thing. I don't know.
Keep going.
Okay, word. The border. I love a border. I don't know. I always go with a border.
Yeah.
Maybe I want to limit myself.
Okay.
What does this say about me?
If I can go for it if you want. It's a mirror for me, but I can try to empathize with you. You want me to take a stab at it?
Rock, dude.
Okay. Maybe the border thing, it could be limiting, but I think I see the border as you tightening a focus on something. These colors are. This has kind of an alchemical feel to it to me. It's going upward, and
it is going upward. Yeah. It's a literal arrow.
Yeah.
I don't even. Okay.
Yeah, and it also has it's a little phallic male. Symbolically.
Yeah, that's happening.
But I also see I see the face you're talking about, but I there's something about this first line you made that is like the strength of it all. And I don't know, I see like partners with you, or like some kind of archetypal family with you. And this generally, the triangle's the strongest shapes, and usually the pinnacle of the pyramid, or the most aware part you can be in oneself. And this is a type of triangle. So I'm interested on this stuff and the space that's happening here. It's little squiggly lines. You wanted to do the texture and stuff like that, but I'm wondering there's also a sadness to it to me. But again, it's like, it feels like it's going upward and focused. That's just what I think.
That's awesome.
That's just what I think. Hit it.
Visual art is a blind spot.
Sure.
When I'm making a record, that's like the worst part for me. Where I'm like, what's it gonna look like? I'm like, I don't fucking know, man.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's I'm at the point where I just offload it. I find an artist I like, and I go,
do it.
Do whatever you want,
That's
dude.
the way to go.
Yeah, totally. For sure. Because I can't.
You don't have to fuck with it.
Yeah. It's like, if I like your work and trust you, it's like,
Done.
I'm not gonna go, I don't like the blue. It's it's like, what, dude?
A lot of times it gets ruined, I can understand a few little revisions, but generally it's like, if you like what someone does, let them go. You know
totally.
What I mean?
Yeah, that's where, cool, man. Yeah, when artists have freedom, that's when the good stuff happens.
Yes, dude. Yes.
Man, I wish I had your language to even, because I can't even go to a museum and I can look stuff and be like, wow, that's cool, but I can't think too hard on, you know what I mean?
It's about. Again, man, I read into stuff and try to find symbolic language, and just associate that with feeling, and but I'm definitely putting my own stuff into it. But
you're just a self-taught artist too.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah. They're not saying this shit at Watkins or whatever the hell, you know what I mean? Is this what's going on in those classes?
I don't know, dude. I don't know. Maybe they don't do that. You know what I'm saying? But I like to do it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I like going to museums. I think when I go to a museum, man, there's little information to go by here. You know what I'm saying? And I think when I go into a museum and I see a work, I try to go with what compels me to walk toward it or magnetizes me to it. And then when I'm there, I try to search myself and my body and my thinking of how I feel about the piece, and how I feel like I am in the piece. Because anytime I'm looking at a piece of work, it's only a mirror for me, So anything I said about this right here is something that I'm feeling. I want to feel, also feeling connected to you and feeling like, you know, energy and stuff like that, but you can empathize with somebody, and
sure,
sometimes you're on it, sometimes you're not, you know, and I think it's the willingness to be like, well, I gave it a shot, maybe that's not the vibe. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, so yeah.
Yeah,
it's cool, man.
Fascinated
see
by
it. See if you can keep going.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what kind of time. I think we're good.
Yeah, how long do these usually run for?
They go about an hour. I think we started at like maybe 20, 25 or something like that. Maybe.
Cool.
Something like that. You ever watch, you watch TV? Or what fucking TV? Do you watch like 47?
Yeah, I watch Bonanza every night.
Do you? No. Oh, dude. Now you're speaking my language, my time frame. Nah, like, do you watch fucking Netflix and app, you know, all that shit?
I just got a Netflix account.
It's on.
A week ago.
It's on.
And you know what's banging my shutters?
What is it?
The Gilmore Girls.
Oh, no way. That's killer, dude.
That's what I'm all into right now.
What brings you into that? What's the vibe?
I just got to know what those girls are talking about in Stars Hollow, Connecticut, man. What adventures lie? What hijinks will ensue?
Oh, God. It's so romantic in a way. I swear to God, man.
I've watched it, on ABC Family as a kid sometimes.
Awesome.
And I was like, all right, I'm not going to watch Seinfeld for the 400th time. Like, and I know like the dialogue is super good.
Yeah.
It's the same lady who did Marvelous Miss Maisel.
Oh, yeah.
Did Gilmore Girls.
Yes.
So it's like, I know the dialogue's going to be good.
That's cool. What is her name? Lorelai?
Lorelai Gilmore.
And man, you look up the myth of Lorelai. She's out there killing motherfuckers in the ocean.
Oh, I didn't even. Oh, man, she's killing those boys of Stars Hollow.
Yeah, she's killer. I can't watch it. I mean, I've watched Gilmore Girls a little bit, and I'm like, God, she's really doing this right.
Oh yeah.
She's sad, being a mom, trying to.
I know, single mom, just trying to
find joy in her life.
I know
all that stuff, man.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing. What were you gonna say?
I've been watching Silo. You ever watch Silo?
Silo.
It's sci-fi, like sci-fi.
Oh.
It's on Apple TV.
Gotcha.
It's pretty badass. And other than that, I've been watching Rhythm and Flow, the fucking rap battle competition.
Oh, you texted that to me. You did say Rhythm and Flow.
I'm so down with that shit, man. I'm so down with that, man. I don't know what happened. All of a sudden, I'm just like, I love this. Oh, man.
That's sick.
I would never watch shit like that. My girlfriend watches Housewives and all that. And I'm just
90 Days.
God, I can't fucking handle that shit.
Yeah.
God. Ugh.
Yeah.
That's like banal to me.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's like, it's...
These women don't have problems. No, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
No, man, honestly, like any of those shows I've ever seen, that's why. A lady.
Yeah, no joke.
Like I'm not watching British Bake Off or like
90
Day Fiance.
A little bit, dude.
Oh, I've done it, and I've done it on the couch, right next to some poor woman who's reached.
Who is this guy? Yeah, right.
Good God, shut up. Post Malone.
We're just,
all right, we get
done, dude, done. That sealed the deal for the rest of your life, man. Yeah, that's fucking awesome. You want to know what, honey? I went on tour with Post Malone in fucking arenas out of nowhere. Don't fuck with me. That's awesome.
We get it.
Oh, God. I'm stoked for you, though, man. That fucking that shit blows my mind.
He's a cool guy, man.
I bet. Yeah, I was going to ask you. He seems like it.
He's the coolest guy.
God, he just seems like he gives a shit.
Yeah, he's
crazy.
Wildly generous, wildly funny to just... he's like...
It's crazy.
Real... Yeah, it'd be great if he was here. Like, you can just bullshit with him.
It's awesome.
About the dumbest things of all time.
And you can hang.
Sure.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
He is trying to hang with the bros. Yeah. That is his prerogative, too.
It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's awesong.
I fucking dig the fuck out of Post Malone, man. The beer bongs and Bentleys.
Yes.
Dude, Candy Paint, I play that.
Candy Paint.
My son was 2 years old playing Candy Paint. You know what I'm saying?
Dude,
so good.
I wasn't wildly familiar with his work until a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And then really started going through, doing some homework.
Yeah.
A lot of good stuff.
He's so goddamn talented.
I'm telling you, man.
It's fucking nuts, man. And he can do anything, dude.
Yeah, man, he
crazy.
I say lucky for his team that when he was 19 years old, he was on Twitter when I'm 30, I'm going to be a country singer. So they have that. And yeah, he fucking did, dude.
How old is he?
29.
Oh my God in heaven.
I know.
Hallowed be thy name, dude. He's 29. How old are you?
Just turned 31.
Crushing.
Yes, sir.
That dude's 29.
I know. It bugs me. And he's taller than me.
Yeah.
I want to punch him right in his mouth.
Younger and taller.
Punch him right in the teeth.
That's awesome, dude. God, 29 and being out there doing that. That's incredible, man. Nice job, Post Malone. Good job.
Good job, dude. Yeah. Hey, you ain't heard it today.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Oh, that's really good, man.
Yeah, he's like, like, has a real genuine reverence for country music.
Cool. Yeah.
Like, loves the classics.
You can tell. You can
for
tell.
sure.
You can tell.
And
you
like, came to Nashville and immersed himself in the culture.
Yeah.
You know, damn near moved here for several months, and collaborated with the best.
It's incredible, man.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Because that's, country is like a weird spot.
It's kind of shitty. I just can't.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know. I have a really hard time with it. I do like Paul Cauthen, like I mentioned. You know.
Paul Cauthen?
I think he's pretty.
About to rock with him in a couple weeks.
Yeah, I saw that, man. That's fucking cool. He's just about cocaine.
Dude, some guys, that's like their deal.
I'm pretty down with it.
Dude, a lot of those guys aren't with us anymore, man.
That's true. I just love hearing him say it. You know what I mean?
Right.
God. Anyway.
This isn't at the after party, dude. Like, we're doing it.
Oh, what are you watching? Snowfall, Daniel? Snowfall. You ever heard of that? It's like, is that on Netflix? Hulu. He's like, I don't know if I should talk. Hulu. I can't fucking talk. That's cool, dude.
Dude, Daniel, you should do cocaine.
Yeah, dude. Cool name, by the way.
Pretty good one. Do you have an Old Testament middle name?
Oh, he's Old Testament, dude. He's rocking that.
For real? Dude,
you can talk.
My middle name's Adam.
Oh, you win.
Yeah, pretty good. What do you got? What's your middle name?
Jeremiah.
Oh, dude.
Classic.
Oh, dude. It's just raw, man.
Dude, my brother's the same deal. Noah Benjamin.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Damn.
OT.
These are serious biblical. This is biblical, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got Ryan Kirk. What am I?
Kirk.
Yeah, he's trying to be out there, Kirkin.
Dude.
What's he out there doing? He's Kirkin, you know?
Just Kirkin it.
Gherkin is Chirkin. That's my dad's first name, Kirk.
Kirk. That's a good one.
Rest in peace, Dad. You crazy, man.
You crazy. You shot on, you crazy diamond,
yeah,
dude.
Seriously. I know. You know what, dude? I associate him with a bumblebee.
Ooh. Okay.
And I was talking to, interviewed Ryan Clark. You know the band Demon Hunter?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was out in Pacific Northwest doing some episodes, and he was on there, and I was talking about my dad passing and shit like that, and at the memorial, there was this one bee that was just in the flowers right next to me, and his face was there, and years before, there's a picture of him wearing a yellow shirt with bees on it. He got stung by a bee, didn't know he was allergic to it. Face swelled up at the hospital looking like a bee. So I'm just like, dude, Dad, you're a bee. I get you, man. I get you, you know? So I don't even know where I was going with that. It's just, I don't know what the fuck I was trying to talk about my dad.
Is it like insensitive now to talk about spirit animals?
No, I'm into it. I'm way fucking down with that shit. I love seeing a hawk. I feel powerful.
Dude, love a hawk.
What do you like? What's your vibe?
Hit me with it. Animals?
Yeah.
Dude, I love bears.
Bears? Hell yeah.
Love bears.
What kind of bear you like?
Grizzly.
Yeah, dude.
Grizzly. I went out to Yellowstone a few years ago.
Ooh, love it.
Saw a few of them.
Were they just hanging? Were they fucking some shit up?
There was one dragging a baby deer up the side of the mountain.
What you want to see.
Right.
When you don't want to see it,
yeah.
you want to see it.
It's like, that's why we came here.
Yeah, nature is metal.
Exactly.
You know?
Nature's cruel, man.
Yeah, dude. God. Do you follow that Instagram, Nature's Metal?
Oh, yeah.
Fucking tight.
Oh, yeah.
I always watch that.
Because it really is, man.
Man, it does not care.
It's scary. Nature doesn't care.
Nope. Doesn't give a shit about you.
No.
Dude.
Because a bear, like...
Bear.
You see people, like, fuck around with bears and, like, you know, petting them like a dog and stuff?
Idiots.
It's like, dude, that can happen. Hey, great video. Yeah. I wish I had that video. Yeah. But, like, one day it may decide that you're a slice of pizza.
Yeah, you're gone.
Yeah.
Yep.
and there is nothing you can do about it.
Fucking Bear Town, man. Did you see The Revenant?
Yeah.
God, dog, America, man. That
Tore
shit,
up by a bear, dude.
What a cool fucking movie, man. I'm not trying to fuck with no bears, man.
No.
That's scary shit.
Well, the like black bears around here, they're the ones that you're supposed to like make yourself big, yell at, clap at, you know. But the grizzly bear, it's like
he don't give a shit.
Pray,
Yeah,
like like it's over.
He's not playing that game.
Yeah, because black bears are like timid. They eat blueberries.
They're eating berries out there.
Yeah,
pussy bears.
I know. Yeah, they like. I think I've heard like if you like cut them open like to eat like bear meat, black bear meat is like purple because of how much blueberries.
No way.
Yeah.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Fact check on that.
Is
probably
that
wildly
mortuary
wrong.
stuff you learned? Were you gonna cut bodies up and shit?
Yeah, dude, I was embalming.
That's so good.
I was embalming.
What was
man.
that like? How many bodies you work on? 250 bodies.
I mean, over the course of like the 10 months I was doing my apprenticeship,
Yeah.
dozens, you know, maybe 100.
Look, dude, what is that? You walk in, dead body.
Yeah.
All right, we got to do the job.
Yeah.
What's their vibe?
The
What is
bodies?
vibe on it?
Dude, it's like, especially like learning from some dude who's like been doing it for 40 years.
What's his vibe first?
Dude, they're like so normal. Wow. Man, there's something like
Probably peaceful.
for sure,
Shit.
and
Reverent.
comfortable with death.
Oh yes.
Like those people, they're not morbid.
Sure,
but they're
totally.
definitely like, yeah, you die.
Yeah, that's tight. Yes.
Well, yeah, we're all gonna.
Absolutely.
This guy's dead.
Yes.
We'll be just whatever, dude.
I might be doing this to you one day.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
God, dude.
That just like don't care.
Wow, dude. So what was your when you started working on bodies? What was the deal?
Man, tell you what I did. Well, the reason I enrolled in school was like, you know, I'm 27.
Gotta do something.
I am at the pizza place.
Right, dude. Right. Yes.
I made manager, but you know, that's not gonna carry too far. So I was like, I need to go do something for real.
Yeah, yeah.
It was cool. I loved it. I loved the work.
Would you do it? Would you do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Absolutely.
That's cool.
Absolutely. And I like learned every part of it. Like I learned the crematory. So,
Like burning people up? Mm-hmm. That's unbelievable. Mm-hmm. Oh, I bet that's. Is there something over them, or you just put the body in there?
They're in typically a cardboard, like coffin without a lid. It's like a little cardboard thing that you zip tie up.
Not cut up or anything like that.
No.
Okay.
There would be some. There's not a ton of people that. Well, so it'll happen sometimes where someone's like, I want to have a funeral. I want an open casket, but I don't want to be buried.
Right.
So, but if you're gonna have an open casket, you got to be embalmed.
Yeah. Okay.
So, it's a little, and embalming's like not gruesome or a lot of cuts.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a little incision jugular, and down the jugular, up the carotid, or vice versa, whatever.
Yeah.
And it's just a little cut right here.
Wow.
It's no big. It's nothing like an autopsy.
That's crazy.
Autopsy.
Would you do that?
No.
You wouldn't do that. Why would you not do that?
I mean, it's not. It's like totally a different industry.
Okay.
Like the autopsies over there off Hart Lane is the medical examiner's office.
I guess I didn't pay attention to that.
Yeah, I've got a buddy who works over there as a photographer.
No shit.
Yeah. You know what? Nick Giosa.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah. Yeah. By the way,
that's right.
Seems like a guy who works at the autopsy.
Yeah, no shit, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yes, dude.
Yeah.
Had conversations with him too. Man.
Yeah, he's into it.
What's he been? Do you talk to him?
Yeah, dude, all the time.
What's his vibe? What's been going on? He's been doing that?
Dude, he's been chilling. I mean, he's in that band Blemish.
Yeah, that's right. They're good.
They are.
They're
good.
sick,
I need
dude.
to go
see them. I need to go see them.
Yeah, they're sick. He's got solo stuff.
Cool.
I helped him record. That's great.
Cool.
He's tight.
Looking like Trent Reznor out there.
I'm telling you.
Tight.
Yes, dude.
We connected over that. Trent
Yeah.
Reznor. It was cool, man.
Yeah, he's over there doing that. Autopsy's totally different. It's like they cut you up, and get in there. They have electric saws at the autopsy place.
There's people out here that being like, God, that tickles my titties. You know, electric saws and shit.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy. Wow.
There's tools. There's power tools over there.
Oh my God.
Not at like getting embalmed. Getting embalmed's not particularly
pretty simple,
gruesome.
Pretty easy guy.
Yeah.
Like as far as like gruesome.
Yeah, I mean there's blood, but it's not shooting out of somebody like on a heart rate.
Go into these crime scenes and shit. Wouldn't he do that or something?
Who?
Nick?
He just works at the medical examiner's office.
Oh, okay,
But he does autopsy photography. So he takes pictures on the table.
Damn.
But then he works in he definitely does something with the crime scene photos.
Okay.
I think he organizes that all together. Mm-hmm. So he's in there. He's
crazy,
seeing everything.
Man, that's crazy, man.
For sure.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is. It's a much more gruesome.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do that.
At the medical examiners.
I don't know if I could do that. Could you do that? For real? If you had to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I could.
I get that.
More so than someone who's never embalmed or been around a bunch of dead bodies.
Right.
I could.
Yeah.
I could.
I don't know if I could do that. I'm scared.
Yeah, it's not. It's more a horror movie than a funeral home.
God.
For sure. So the funeral home's after you do the embalming part, very quickly turns into makeup, hair, and clothes.
Right.
And that's
wow.
a much different game.
Dude, I remember the funeral director for my dad. Weirdest dude ever, man. But I could imagine. There's a thing called a death doula now.
Yeah.
To where in hospitals,
Totally.
Anyway, so this guy, it's like he was an act of he's figured out over 30 some years how to just be with these people, not be somewhat empathetic, but still have a job to do. Mm-hmm. But he was Adam's family. He was pretty Adam's family.
Yeah, he's
Paul
Bearer.
Yeah. Yes, dude.
He's that guy.
That was his vibe, And we all left, my brother, my stepmom. We were just they wouldn't normally say shit. I'm the guy who would say, God, that was fucking weird, was it not? And then, bro, yeah, it was, but it was, But I could imagine having to have that job and be with people, talking about money, talking about death. Good Lord, man.
That's
that's incredible.
That's the tough part is grieving families.
Yeah, big time.
That's and then you're like, what policy are we going to get? What color casket,
Yes. And here's the bill.
Yeah.
God,
yeah.
That's incredible.
And it's just the best case scenario is someone walks in and goes, Grandma died, she was 90, she bought a policy in 1974, she knows where she's getting buried, right next to Grandpa, died of natural causes, embalming's going to be a breeze, she knows the color flowers, she knows the song, she knows the blood.
It's done.
And we go, cool, see you, let's do Saturday, 10 a.m.
That's right, schedule her out. That's incredible.
Perfect.
Wow, man.
But then sometimes someone comes in and goes, our only daughter was in a one vehicle crash last night.
Oh, wow.
And we got what do we do?
Oh my God, dude.
That happens too.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine. Think of the skill, the skill you'd have to be in that all the time. That'd be incredible.
The first thing you learn is people walk in the door to not go, how you doing?
Fall.
That's that's tough enough.
Imagine that.
Because you want to.
That's a skill. Yeah, hey, hey, welcome in.
What's up?
Oh my God.
How are you?
What do they tell you to say? Not much.
Right. What can we do for you today?
Yeah,
but
Yeah. God, that'd be such a tricky thing to do.
Yeah.
I hope you do it someday. I bet you'd be good at it.
I loved it.
Hell yeah.
Really did. Really loved it.
I love you, dude.
Love you, man.
I'm glad we got this chance.
Yeah, of
dude.
course.
Seriously, thank you. Hey, thanks again, Dan Spencer. Where can they find you? Outside of On Tour with Post Malone?
In Cookeville. Dude. Online, everything is Dan Spencer Metal.
Cool. Dan Spencer Metal. Thanks again. See you soon.